Welcome to Get Your Mind Right. Today, we're diving into your questions and insights in our mailbag segment. Thanks to everyone who wrote in. Let's open up the mailbag.
Hey, good morning. John Johnson here with Get Your Mind Right, the world's only podcast dedicated to digital marketing and merchant services sales professionals. Now, as you know, it's Friday, so that means it's mailbag day. And you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit differently today. I'm scrapping the mailbag and I'm putting out to you today my own topic, and that is the notion of using your video camera on your calls. Now, in today's virtual meeting landscape, that's a recurring question or problem, I guess, some people have. Should you keep your camera on or turn it off? Well, that's what I'm here for today, and I'm going to give you a definitive answer. So, first of all, I get it. Sometimes technical issues like bandwidth limitations or privacy concerns are understandable reasons to go off screen. I get it. But you consistently hiding behind that black square is a serious mistake. Now, let's get real about keeping your camera on is not just a good idea. It is crucial for your personal presence, your professional presence, and also engagement. If you think no one notices that your camera's off, you are dead wrong. Without a visible presence, it's impossible for others to gauge if you're actively involved in the conversation or you're just zoning out. Are you dialed in? Are you taking notes? Are you multitasking? Are you glad, mad, happy, sad? I don't know. What I can tell you, though, is our business is about engagement and presence. Showing up is non-negotiable. The ambiguity of your black screen leaves room for assumptions, and none of those assumptions benefit your reputation. Visibility isn't just nice to have, it's a must. When you're on screen, you signal that you're present, you're focused, and you're participating. When you're off screen, people are left to assume just the opposite, and that is a very dangerous game to play. From my experience, this black square crowd is a recurring cast of characters on nearly every call I'm on. The script rarely changes. Someone calls on the black square person, and there's a long, awkward pause. And then it comes, the infamous, huh? The question gets repeated, wasting time and testing patience. Meanwhile, I'm left wondering, what's going on there? Are you watching TV? Did you step away? Are you getting a snack? Did you pick up a side gig without telling anyone? Or did you just quit? You've got a new job now. Okay, it's a mystery, and it's not the good kind of mystery. Now, to be sure, words are important, but let's be honest. Nonverbal cues are where the real communication happens. Body language, facial expressions, gestures, all of these pieces of the conversation are what make you seem engaged, empathetic, and connected. Keep your camera on. You can smile at a joke, you can nod in agreement, or raise an eyebrow to show curiosity. Without these visual cues, you lose the ability to show enthusiasm, understanding, and empathy. Your words can seem flat and disconnected, and frankly, at the end of the day, it's less impactful. Do not let this happen to you. Now, let's face it, virtual meetings are the new face-to-face networking. Small gestures like that smile or that quick nod or even a simple look of curiosity helps you build relationships. When your camera's on, you show up as approachable, as engaged, and as human. And when it's off, again, you're just that dark square in a sea of faces. You're missing the chance to build trust with your team, your clients, your prospects. Relationships are built on connections. Turning off your camera is the fastest way to ensure that connection never happens. If you're the only person with your camera off in a meeting, you're opening the door to some pretty damaging perceptions. What is it you're trying to accomplish here? Are you avoiding accountability? Are you distracted or disengaged? Even if that's not the case, perception often trumps reality. You've likely heard someone say that perception is reality. Team members and clients might start thinking that you've checked out. Being visible on camera shows responsibility, professionalism, and a willing to contribute. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. Don't give anyone ever a reason to think otherwise. Be present, be accountable. Now, are you a life giver or a life taker? We've all been there. You're on a Zoom call, and when everyone's camera's off, the conversation slows to a crawl. Awkward silences seem to stretch on forever. Flow of the discussion stalls, and when people are visible, energy stays up, the conversation flows, and the meeting stays engaged. Real-time reactions, like a nod of agreement or again a smile, help keep the momentum going. But when everyone's off camera, the energy dies, the meeting drags. Don't be the black square person that does this. In any virtual meeting, real-time feedback is critical. Are people following along with you? Are they confused? Are they agreeing? These visual cues allow you to adjust your tone, your pacing, and your content on the fly. When your camera's off, that feedback disappears. You're left in the dark, guessing whether the group is engaged or completely lost. Keeping your camera on lets you read the room, make adjustments, and drive the conversation forward with confidence. These are all traits that every top professional aspires to. The bottom line, once again, there are times when turning off your camera is necessary, but when you make it a habit, bottom line is you're missing out on opportunities to engage, connect, and show your professionalism. Keeping your camera on is a really small action, but it has an outsized impact. Virtual meetings, visibility equals credibility. Don't let yourself fade in the background. Show up, be seen, own the room, and as always, get your mind right.